Hi, let's take a look at this problem. It's again a Java array problem, and if you haven't solved it already, you can go through this problem and comment your answers. Meanwhile, let's walk through the solution of this. The question is interesting in two ways. First is the array, the cat's array is right, it's a 2D array, and this is getting initialized without specifying the size. So the very first statement itself, the array is getting initialized. The second part of it is we haven't specified the size of the array. So JVM will figure out what's the dimension of the array that will get created. So let's find out. If we see here, there are two square bracket here, and that means that it's a 2D array. And there are two curly braces that's starting. So we'll always look from the innermost curly braces. So irrespective of the dimension of this array, it could have been 4-dimensional array, but what we have to look or start from is the innermost curly braces. Now let's see how many objects are present within this, or how many elements are present within the innermost curly braces. So this is one, then the second, and innermost curly braces are closed here. What we have to see is we are having an array where there are two elements. We'll start from again next curly braces if there are, and we'll again try to count how many elements are part of that array. Let's start. So 1, 2, and the third, and we are getting this curly braces closed. Another array will get created of 3 element size, so it will be 0, 1, and 2. The index will be 0 and 1. All these will happen within a heap. If the address of the first 1D array is 1000, let's assume address of second one is 2000. Now what we see is we have to come out from this curly braces, and then we'll start look from the outer one, right? So just after this, how many curly braces that we have? One that start and ends here, and the second that starts and ends here. There will be another array, and that will hold the address of, so this is, if you see, this is cat array, this is also cat array, and this will be cat 2D array, right? And each will hold the address of 1D array. So here the address will be 1000, and here the address will be 2000. Now let's assume that the address of this object is, let's say, 5000. Now there will be a reference variable called cats. It will store 5000. Basically it will just point to this guy. How many objects are created? Let's just find out how many cat objects are created. We just have to count the number of new operator, new cat, that's happening within these statements. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So total of 5 cat objects. If you see, option A is correct.